I am sucking out all the extra wheat. There's not much in there. From the drill so that we can basically winterize this and put it up. We do this because if you leave the wheat in there, it will actually sprout over the winter and then get all clogged up in the tubes that the seeds run down when you plant. And then you're dealing with lots of trouble when you're trying to plant. Your planter is just clogged up and won't release the seeds. So, might as well get it done now and not worry about it in the spring. Apparently, Papa got sick of me grabbing my stuff. He's up there already going. So we have the sweeper out now. We have it hooked up to the electric in one of the barns and have our big shop back. I'm gonna show you guys what the inside of the planter looks like so that you can see like what I'm sweeping out. So here's one that I've already swept out. I try to get it as spotless as I possibly can. And here is one that I have not done yet, but you can see it's pretty empty. We try to run it as empty as we possibly can, and there's still some double crop beans in there. Just trying to get it as empty as we possibly can, then sweeping this out to make sure that it's extra clean.
Why? I'll make it cool.
Papa is going around the entire drill and opening up all of the openers on every single tube that the seeds fall out of. He's doing this to make sure that everything is opened up and nothing is caught in there and is able to sprout over the winter time, which would cause a really big problem and plugging up. He's finishing up that side because I was in his way with the sweeper and he went off somewhere. I'm not sure where he went, but so he's finishing up where he left off. I'm not sure how many seed tubes are actually in this drill. I know that it's a 50-foot drill, and I also know that you have to open up every single one because just one will make sure a row of your planter stops working entirely. If it gets plugged, that is. The big thing that we worry about is getting plugged because you don't always know if a row is plugged right at the moment. You have sensors on certain tubes, but most of the time you don't have it on every single tube. So if one is plugged up and not planting, you don't know. These are what we call our little openers, these little plastic things, and this is how you control how much grain comes out at a time. If you have them all the way open, these little cups are fully open and everything up in this tank just falls right out, and you want to have these open to put it up so that if anything falls down, it'll just come right out.
Take that thing out.
What thing?
Pop.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
long as the handle holds up. But even if it doesn't.
Huh?
It stays on there. I can't lock it with the handle, but I think it will.
I think it will. I think the square will make it easy. Hello, I'm looking for a little pin to clip onto the big pin because we're taking a wagon in to go dump. I think I'm just gonna have to get it off of another big pin because I don't think there's one in here. Papa will probably be annoyed with me that I took it off another pin, but I'll just put it back, it's fine. Okay, well I found one, but it was really hard to get off, so it's probably gonna be really hard to get on. It's just like a little safety clip, so if the pin bounces around, it doesn't fall out. I'm actually freezing right now. It's so cold out. Okay, it's on. Are you serious? There's one right here.
Yes. You can fix it real quick if you can adjust it. Some of them you can. It should have.
Well, the wagon is unloaded and unhooked, and I told Papa it's a perfect day to work ground, but I'm setting up in the Versatile now, and I think that I'm gonna clean all of this out, this and probably the other cabs of the equipment, because that's something we have to do every year. And when I clean, I deep clean. So I'm gonna clean like all of the windows on the inside, outside, and then I'm trying to point that, like the rim around the whole inside, dust everything down, wipe everything down, and get it looking really, really good. It's really funny when I sit in here and I look at like the little wrappers I had in here from last year, and it's all Halloween candy that my little brother got me from trick-or-treating. He'll just bring it out to me and he's like, I thought you'd want this. It's so cute. Well, before I clean out the cabs, I just moved the jack from the top of the stake truck into the gator, and we're probably gonna park up the drill since it's all cleaned out. I thought that I was gonna be able to get through, like all the way through the building with this, but there's too much stuff in there I can't get through, so I'm just gonna have to lug this thing all the way into the barn. It's fine. It's just heavy. I will say it's more awkward than heavy though. It's just a really weird thing to carry. Uncle Davey is moving the telehandler out of the barn so that we can put the drill in there. Because like I said, we're done with it for the year, and we're just gonna unhook it from the tractor and put it on this jack so it just stays in that spot for the rest of the winter time. Like I said, like it's not small, it's a big thing. I'm gonna stand behind and watch, because when you pull in, there's the big tracks that go on the tractor. They're in here, and when you unhook and let the hydraulics down, the little wheels, they come down a little bit, and you don't want them to hit on this. So I'm just gonna stand back here and tell them when. gloves so that I can unhook the hydraulic lines. I'm not doing that without gloves. Hydraulic buttons so that the hoses come out easier. Well, it is all unhooked. I had to get up there and wiggle it around a little bit, go back, go forward. It makes me really nervous because this can get super dangerous super fast.